Welcome everyone to another TCA video on how to use Microsoft Teams. This particular video is going to focus on assignments, what you might call homework, but it's not necessarily homework. This will become the way that you submit homework and classwork to your teachers, and the way in which your teachers mark and give you feedback while we are in this particular virtual situation. However, it will be something that we move towards and maintain after the current situation as well in terms of our homework policy. Now, in terms of this particular bit of the video, we're going to be looking at setting and submitting homework in particular. Your teachers will do this for you in a number of different ways. The vast majority of teachers are going to set your homework via what we call assignment, and you can see your assignment in two different ways. If your teacher sets you a piece via assignments, new notices will come up in your toolbar here, or if you're doing it on a phone, along the bottom, so you can see those. It may well also appear in your general channel for each class as well. So you can see all of those things is where you will see that. So these are examples from a PC and a phone, so you will be able to see those. You will be given a number of different links, etc., and I'll show you how they look in a few moments' time. But if your teacher sets an assignment for you, it will be shown in Teams. This is where Teams and logging on a Monday morning and logging in each morning into Teams is really important, because this is where you will see all of those various different bits and pieces. Now, you can access this in two different ways, and I'm going to go through that with this video here. So there are two different ways in which you can access your assignments. So again, we're going to go to our Teams app or our Teams web page, whichever we are using, and we are going to go to our team. So I'm going to see that in here I've got some activity, and I'm going to click on my geography account, and I can see that I've got some assignments. So if I have a look in here, I can see that I've got a population growth assignment, a development assignment, and a test assignment. So I've got a test to do on that one. Now, all of these are there for you to see. This is one vehicle of seeing them, and that's not a bad way of looking at them. And you can think, well, I know I've got geography, I'll go to my geography channel and I'll have a look. That will bring you, if you click on each one, to an assignment. The assignments tab is up at the top here as well. Now, this one I've actually already handed in, but I'm going to undo that hand in just initially, and I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but I'm going to show you first of all the more straightforward way of getting to assignment, and then I'm going to go through the process of how you submit an assignment. So, you're familiar with Show My Homework and how you get assignments. This particular page is very, very useful for you in terms of you being able to see what you've got. If you click on Assigned, you can see the things that you've been assigned. You can see the work that you have handed in. So that tells you whether you've done your work. Obviously, anything in Assigned still needs to be done. Anything that has been handed in is fantastic. You can actually go back and look at your work at any stage and see what you have done. And in this particular case, I can see that I handed in 2 bits of work, and I had a revision material or sources, and I can see a little bit of feedback from my member of staff there. So I'm going to go back to my assignment. I'm going to see that I've got this development one here that I've yet to do. So I'm going to click on my development task, and I've got to submit my work in a private channel for that one. So I'll do something differently on that one. That's something that's slightly different. I'm going to go back to my assignment here, and I'm going to go to population growth. Now, this one is my instructions. Now, your teacher should put some instructions here, but they will also give you other materials. It will give you materials that you can download, such as a PowerPoint, etc., etc. So I've got a bit of a geography lesson here that you can see, and you can have a look at that, and you can click through the slides, and you can see what you are doing in terms of tasks, etc., etc. Now, this is just an example, so I've just included any old PowerPoint. Your teachers won't do that. Once you've read through it, once you're happy with it, you think, right, I've done my work, I'm going to add some work, I need to send this to my member of staff. So you're going to click on the Add Work paperclip here. Now, this is great for everybody in the way that you do it. If you've done that as a Word document, you've already saved it in your OneDrive, and you've done it, and you can click onto OneDrive, and you can attach that file. So you find the file you want. This might be a lot longer with folders, but it depends on how much you've done. You click Attach, that's attaching there, and that will add your homework to your particular piece. And that, when you click Hand In, will get sent to your teacher. Your teacher can read through it, can give you comments on it, can actually even, because it's a OneDrive document, edit in the document. The other thing though I'm going to do is I'm thinking, well, that's one piece of my work, but I need to submit something else. You can, for example, do it straight away onto a Word document. So you might think, right, I've got to do my homework. I haven't started it yet. I want to type it in. So I'm going to create myself a new Word document. I'm going to click attach. And in that document there, once it's loaded, I can type in, here is my homework, sir. And do more obviously than that. And now I'm happy with it. I've done it. I'm going to click close. It's saved automatically. It's ready to hand in. I might actually prefer to do my work using a phone. Using handwriting. So I could hand this in via phone. To do that, what I will do is really simply upload from the device. Now that on a computer will bring you to your documents, so you can have a look and you can see what you've got. On a phone, that will give you the option of adding a photograph of your written work. Obviously, I can't show you that element here. On the attached help guides that I'm giving you, it gives you a little bit of a hint and tip to do that. Once you're happy with it, you've done all your work, you click hand in, and that you'll get this lovely animation of some type here to let you know that you've handed in your work. That will go to your teacher and you are finished. If you forget something, don't worry, you can go back, undo the hand in and hand it in. Your teacher will then see that you've handed that in. They will get a notice in here and can mark it and can feed back to you. So your assignments are in there. That is the best way of doing that. So this video is all about handing in your work via assignments. So that is the way that the vast majority of teachers will ask you to submit your work from now on. I will do one other video, one final video, which is about the use of private channels. However, not all staff will be using them, so it will depend very much upon the staff that teach you. Okay, thank you very much all, and take care.